Action.
3, 2, 1, go. Podcast starting.
Starting. Come on, boys. Come on, come on. Cricket, naughty, boys. Inzimam, big fan of Inzimam, boys.
Our boys can play well, have played well.
I'd played well.
Big fan. By the way, big fan of Inzi.
Big fan of Inzi's running.
Used to hate him as a kid, but
Yeah,
used to hate
exactly.
him. But yeah,
He's like this
as you
fat kid
grow,
who
never
wants the
leaving the
ball,
bat.
who wants the bat, and never gets out. Fuck.
Mm.
Inzi has never gone off pavilion, off the pitch without yelling at someone, bro. Every time he has to yell at someone, either the non-striker or the umpire for giving him out or the bowler for taking his wicket.
See, so this is a good context we start on. So the topic is, why is there not so much fanaticism for cricket like how it was years ago? Why is there no craze now? Why don't we feel bad when we lose as much as we used to feel before? What has gone wrong? How has the popularity reduced?
T20, I feel personally,
Okay.
and also
Justify.
there are not many people coming into a watch test, man. India, the grounds used to be full in the early 2000s. Not everyone comes for all 5 days, okay? But even though that was the case, it would be full house. Like people used to watch first 2 days, or a few people would come last 3 days and come and watch.
Some people, you know what? Like they used to wait for the toss in case India is batting. People used to buy tickets and go in that time. This used to
Yeah,
happen.
and
Yes.
big cricket fans itself are not sitting through the whole test, man.
I like to disagree because I sit.
You're wasting a lot of time. What is this Stanford case? This I found
Okay.
out from the documentary which you sent me.
Which one? Death of a Gentleman.
Yeah, Death of a Gentleman. That fellow is the England Board of Directors in the. He jumped on to go to ICC
Oh shit!
report.
Yeah, I'm reading some news. He's jailed for 110 years in fraud case. Okay. Okay.
When they asked him about this, he just bluntly told, "We have come here to talk about Test cricket, right? Talk about Test
Hmm.
cricket. Now don't talk about anything else."
Yeah. Now I remember.
This Srinivasan though didn't even answer one question right, man. Oh my God, I'm just concentrating too much on your background. Okay.
I hope the viewers don't do that. Or even if they do that, it's okay. Somehow we just need viewers.
Yeah, Srinivasan tells that we are definitely supporting the Test cricket and we want Test cricket to be alive. Being the BCCI president, being in the board of directors for ICC, at the same time he owned a IPL team, man. No, where is the conflict of interest law? IPL is governed by BCCI, but BCCI president owns a cricket team. I don't get it. When they were asking Lalit Modi about this, no, he says that they changed kind of the law for N. Srinivasan to own Chennai Super Kings. Okay, do you have any thoughts on IPL match fixing?
Yeah, but on like how big was it? It's all speculation, but yeah, I would like to believe it was done on a much larger scale. It was done to favor results so that people watched it, which is so against the spirit of sport. But yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have any concrete proof or any sources.
true. But that's so weird to even believe, right? I mean, three
Yeah,
times
it is.
IPL champions, but they were out of the tournament for 2 years because they cheated.
And we
That's
RCB
very
fans
like
have a
humble.
good good point whenever they talk with CSK RCB. They're like, hey, you are fixers.
We at least mix it.
But yeah, to be on the fair point, CSK is like pretty much the best team in IPL, the way they play and all that.
In one semi-final, they chased 222, bro. When Michael Hussey was there.
And they
Pressure.
almost did it again against Punjab in that IPL where KKR won against Punjab in the final. In that one
Oh,
semi-final, there was that Raina played that magical, what was that, 27 ball, 85 or something.
it's not one guy or two guys who'll do it always. Like RCB, we have to trust on MS Dhoni, AB de Villiers. See, what am I telling? Yeah, Virat Kohli, AB de
ನೀನು ಯಾವ RCB fan ಅಲ್ಲ MS ಧೋನಿ.
MS ಧೋನಿನೇ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಉಗಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ. Anyway,
Mm.
sorry. Virat Kohli, Virat Kohli or AB de Villiers. But
Uh,
in
Gale, hey, don't forget Gale.
Gale fan base in Bengaluru, everyone
The
come on
ball would
really.
come, the ball would pretty much come to where you're sitting right now. Like if you look behind the stadium,
Oh yeah,
that
true, true.
far.
Probably on top of this also.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, that's as big as you get.
But CSK, it was always some or the other guy. Watson, Vijay, man, Murli Vijay, Michael Asi, Raina will come and play one crazy inning.
Mr. IPL. One of my friends, he
Mm-hmm.
knows Virat Kohli. Okay, so I thought we can get him on the podcast. So and he said this. He said this. Whoever is watching this video, please check out The Test from Amazon Prime. Freaking awesome documentary.
Yes,
If you
yes.
hated Australia always, you might change your mind. You'll start liking them. It's one beautiful
But if you
documentary.
like cricket, no, you know what goes behind the
Yeah,
screens, behind the scenes of
seriously.
cricket, a cricket game, man.
Like we
Like,
that Virat Kohli episode also in that it's like I mean of course we know Australians always they've always respected Tendulkar and feared Tendulkar even Virat Kohli,
mhm.
but to that extent, and they're like shaking their pretty much their balls off like this guy, oh my god, if he sticks around it's over for us. To see
Yeah,
that from the dressing room point of view, amazing. That was amazing.
I never knew that there's so much of effort going
Yeah, yeah.
in behind the game. They do so much
For
of
one player and
homework.
all.
You have someone in your team, in your management team, who does this for you and feeds you just the important information that you need as a bowler or as a
Yeah,
batsman
yeah,
to tackle
yeah.
someone.
Yeah, so you were saying T20 is the reason.
Yeah, T20 is the reason because now it is sport has become from sport to entertainment. Yeah, now no one is watching
Yeah.
for sport and they start blaming, oh, what is happening? This is wrong, this is right. Everyone gets
Mhm.
to, I
Vocal
mean,
about
gets
it and
into
all.
that
Yeah,
coach mode of themselves.
that's fine. I mean, the opinions, the craze for the game, that's always been there. I mean, even in fact, it's reduced now. Before they used to burn statues of Tendulkar, Dravid. People like to see like highlights of a game. All this
Hmm.
happened very quickly in 2020 cricket. You got everything within 3.5 hours. So people thought, when I'm
Yes.
getting all this here, why do I need to watch a 50-over game for an entire 8 to 9 hours, or why a 5-day test match? Is it because of that you feel like international cricket
It's
is
the
losing
time.
its fans?
It's the time. One, like you
Okay.
said, it's the time. One more, I think
Okay.
Indian cricket fans are just Indian cricket fans. They want India
Uh-huh.
to
Okay.
win. I used to be like that before. Like I used to
Yeah.
watch only, I used to watch only Indian cricket, not
There are
other
Indian
cricket.
cricket fans and there are India versus Pakistan cricket fans also who will never watch
Oh,
cricket, but just on that day they're there. I know
yeah,
a lot of
they're
friends like
not
that.
even cricket fans. They're not even Indian cricket fans, bro. They just want India to beat Pakistan in something. India and Pakistan match, I think, was followed throughout the world, bro, because
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
knows that
yeah.
India and Pakistan has this rivalry
And
between them.
the matches also, they were never one sided. The only good thing that has happened during this decline of test cricket or international cricket in general is the World Cups have been good somehow. 2011 was amazing. After that, when cricket was kind of losing its audience slowly, 15 World Cup was also good. Amazing. South Africa, New Zealand semi final. And like the matches were good.
Elliott on strike. Elliott hits it up into the grandstand, and New Zealand are in the World Cup final. Grant Elliott, Superman. South Africa despair. They're down on their knees. New Zealand goes wild. They're making the trip for the big prize.
Then previous World Cup was a blast. Like freaking the entire tournament was so good until the final. Probably the best final ever played, New Zealand England. Disappointing as in?
The 2019 World Cup final, like the
It is
results
not
shouldn't have
fair,
gone this way.
debatable, but that it was not fair. That boundary count shit is not acceptable.
Like,
It is
how can the World
so
Cup go on a decision like that?
Yeah,
And
yeah. You
used
could
to
have
bid
just
for
freaking tossed a coin and decided if that was the case. That could have been still fair, 50% probability of both winning. Today I was listening to this podcast, Gaurav Kapoor's The 22 Yans with
Jans, yeah.
Simon Dool. Why New Zealand
Mhm.
is such a loved team everywhere. People like them. And he was talking about the way everyone's groomed in their dream, right? Like players say something that was not supposed to be said on the field or something. They gather and they kind of discuss and like this should not happen again. They feel a lot of regret that this we are not Australians to play like this. Australia have a kind of attitude towards the game. We have a different attitude, so let's not be them. Let's get on with it. But yeah, but freaking sad.
See,
But to be fair to
lose
England,
semi-final.
they were technically the best team in the tournament. They were quite balanced, like with the
Oh yeah,
ball and
yeah,
the
yeah.
bat. They
They
were
were the
quite balanced.
favorites. They were
Yeah,
favorites before the tournament started itself. Like everyone knew.
they
And
played their part. It's the rules that went against New Zealand was in England. Another reason why this craze is going down, like we saw in the documentary. Yeah, again, viewers check out what's the documentary name? Death of a Gentleman. It's by two of these cricket fans, Test cricket fans, who made a documentary on why Test cricket is declining. They went to all the big heads. They've interviewed them. They've asked them the right questions. You'll understand there is something going very fishy there. Yeah. So business point of view is what they were telling that
yes,
India gives you the most money, Australia gives you the
yes,
most
I
money,
was
the
just
maximum
about.
viewers are there. So they started having more of these matches, like India touring Australia, Australia touring us a lot of times. South Africa was getting sidelined. There's a South Africa versus Australia test match happening in Australia, and there's nobody in the stadium. Test cricket, Australians always go. Then Morne Morkel is retiring, one of my favorite bowlers. In South Africa, he's playing at home, and there's nobody. There's no. That is so saddening to see. Like South Africa has lost audience. Such a strong team. The only team that was always said was slightly better than Australia in the one day set and all.
Shut up!
Do you remember 434, 438? In India, we had DVDs selling. That's how it
Yeah,
was.
dude. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they were like. I mean, we always used to see India Pakistan DVDs, but there was that match DVD selling. When you say T20 cricket has affected, in my opinion, no, because it's just another format. It's that I think IPL was thought of as something like an introduction, like an advertisement for cricket in general. So
Yes.
people who've never seen cricket, they can at least see it in 3 hours and get to know, okay, if this is the game, let's see what's there in one day cricket, what's there in test cricket. Because even IPL came in 2008 and cricket remained relevant even till 2014-15. Those times
Mm,
still test cricket was very much alive. Everybody was
yeah.
going. Because it's
But I
because
think
of
even the
this
money, man.
money was always there, betting was always there, match fixing. Cricketers have always been the limelight here.
Pat
Yeah.
Cummins' cousin works with me in part time, okay, in a pizza delivery store.
Okay. Okay.
I went and spoke to her. I told your cousin got 1.5 million in auction.
Hmm.
She's like, what? 1.5 million?
Oh,
That is a big thing for us Indians. Children, kasado. Please, bro, don't play this Nadal freaky shots and all. What is that? He's going from one end to other end. He's picking up
crazy, no?
smashes, man.
Burst from Nadal, isn't it?
It's good. Oh, come on! Phenomenal! No way!
Okay.
You know, India was not India. What am I saying? Cricket was about to
Cricket,
get into
cricket.
Olympics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard this. Okay.
every board agreed to it. You
Uh-huh.
know who said
Okay.
no?
Okay. Who's it? Who's it?
England board. I didn't find out the reason. Yeah, it was just yes, no, and
What the fuck?
every board was okay with that idea, but ICC's head was from England back then.
The spirit of cricket, I mean, the craze and all, whatever, it's reducing because of the controlling boards, basically. It's not that fans are not watching. a game's popularity is based on the number of countries that played. And if you see last World Cup, I think there were lesser teams than previous World Cup, right? So that has been reducing. When I was in
Yeah,
when we
10
watched
teams,
2003 World
12.
Cup, it was like 14 teams. Netherlands used to play, Namibia used to play.
That's too much, man. That's too much. The more teams you have, the better it is. It's okay. Anyways,
Yeah,
end of the
of
day, only one winner, right? And the winner will be the best team. But try and entertain a lot more people and get in too much crowds, man.
yeah, if they're only playing strong teams, we already have Champions Trophy for that. But when you play against, let's say, Netherlands or Namibia or UAE, of course, it's the stronger team that's going to win. But when they get more used to international stuff, you may never know. They might upset that one day.
One, yeah. You remember
Yeah,
Kenya came into 2003
semis.
semi-final?
Yeah, look at that
Wow, man.
semis. There was no New Zealand, there was no Pakistan, there was no England. There was Kenya in the semi-finals.
I mean, people love upsets, right? Like, it's good in a way.
I
See, the
mean,
worst
not when it's against us, when
as
it's against another team.
agree.
When we got screwed by Bangladesh in 2007, that's like the saddest thing.
It was going in the transition phase, right? Rather than to put his hand up, and the whole team dynamics was. Hello, Chintan?
So we can only hope that the boards and the controlling people, the controlling power comes to the right hands.
I think world is moving in a very fast pace. Before, a lot of people had a lot of time,
Okay.
and me for that matter. Like, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
interested in watching a test match as well, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't sit and watch the whole thing. To be honest, the home teams
Mm-hmm.
trying to nurture the pitch according to how they want it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Now it's
yeah.
like this captain is telling Dhoni goes up to someone and tells, "Okay, I want this kind of pitch." What is this? How does he have so much power over the game, man?
Like,
He's just
Did he
playing the
really do
game.
that? Did he really do that?
I don't know if it is true or no.
Let's not blame.
I'm not blaming. I'm just like,
Mhm.
if I am wrong, please comment below. Okay, I'll tell this also.
Let us get
Okay,
viewers, let alone comments and all.
I won't hate now. I've told too much on Dhoni today.
Like, I've never seen
No,
anybody loved so much and hated so much. Of course, there is criticism to an extent, but I've seen a lot of hate against him, which is I don't get it. We
I
are a
feel
country where people hate Tendulkar only, so we can never say if you can
I
hate
was
Tendulkar,
made to
anything
believe
can
that.
happen.
Dude, Dhoni is so fucking popular in Chennai.
Is it a podcast if you make edits in between? Because from whatever podcast we've seen, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be organic. Like, you just talk from this time to this time, and then it's done. Anyway, we don't have to
Yes.
follow rules.
No, no, no.
We are
No, no,
freebies.
no. Okay. Wrapping up this topic for this day.
Yeah.
Uh, Chintan, can you please tell us what the topic was and what we kind of discussed so
What
that
is
even
this?
I can.
Which school teacher are you trying to impersonate? They do that at the end of this class. So someone stand up in the class and like, what did you understand from today? Bullshit. I'm not saying
I
all that. What, according to you, is like that? What was your defining moment? Like, damn, this is why I love Indian cricket team, or like that, or just the sport for that matter. Brings
think
back.
you also you will agree with me.
Mhm.
It was in the same stadium where your background is showing. 2002.
Oh yeah,
Maddest final
shirt
in
shit.
Kansas.
Actually, it is the first cricket match I ever watched in my life.
We were
Yeah,
9 years old or
yeah.
something back
When
then.
this match happened, 2002
2002,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah, we were 9 years
Yeah.
old. Okay, so I'm watching all cartoons and stuff, and I used to hate it when my dad and my uncle and all used to switch to cricket. But that one night, I was forced to sit and watch. And I'm like watching. I just know the basic rules of cricket, so much score and all. I'm seeing what we were like 140 or 154 5. To be
No,
honest, my
in my
parents
house,
left. They were not watching it anymore. I was watching because Doordarshan, you can't watch anything else anyway. So there was another channel called DD Metro, which used to play cartoons. Then I'm seeing all this hope after KF starts playing, Yuvraj starts playing. Like, yeah, Dravid
people are
goes.
losing shit, bro. People are losing shit. When Tendulkar gets out, it's like
Yeah.
understood.
And about Test cricket, what's your Test cricket memories? Why
Cricket
did you
memories.
start watching Test cricket?
I remember once going to Chinnaswamy Stadium with my cousin brother watching
Uh,
India versus Pakistan.
Oh shit.
and we had immense fun there. Just
Okay.
yelling at Pakistan cricket players, and Pakistan players can understand Hindi.
Yeah.
So,
All the more reason to do it.
yeah,
I
Afridi, Chuck.
actually want to hear what Pakistanis say about us. That'll be interesting.
I know a couple of Pakistani friends,
Uh,
and they are
of
also
course.
obviously they're cricket fans.
Dude, that
Like
will be an
we
amazing podcast if we can all like argue against each other and stuff. Yeah, while I was talking about Test cricket, I think it was an Australia series where India drew and retained the trophy. It was Steve Waug's last series. You remember? Australia scored some 500 something
Dude,
odd runs in
even
one
that
match, and
that
Dravid
even that
comes
I
and
remember.
plays. Yeah, like that
David
match.
and VVS Lakshman Kolkata innings.
Whenever I watched, it was always Dravid to the rescue. It is just like a pure coincidence, obviously. But I saw pretty much all his double hundreds and everything. So I saw so many matches where tailenders are batting just to save for a draw. I mean, where is there a game where you're watching at the edge of your seat, sitting like, come on, just draw the game?
Three outcomes. There's
Yeah.
never been three outcomes in a sporting event. People are actually fighting for a draw too.
Yeah. I mean, football has it. What the fuck? Football has draw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Per se, when I tell that you're not fighting for a draw. Okay, they're
Yeah, you
fighting.
are
They score
fighting.
an
Your point
equalizer.
is
Yeah.
gone. You're fucked. Your logic is
Shit.
fucked. This I'm not editing out. Okay, this I'm putting it in the podcast.
You just want to make me feel bad that okay,
Of
we are a
course.
dumb guy in the
Yeah, of course.
I just want attention.
I hope cricket gets all the attention. Since we are talking about attention, hope the
Let's
game
see. Yeah,
survives.
yeah.
Hope
Hope.
Test cricket is revived. We all want to go. I hope India, Pakistan start playing again. Good for them. Good for
I
the
seriously
game.
hope that happens.
Another 6-7 years, if they don't play, or even 10 years they don't play, it will become like a myth. Like, did they ever play? Did we ever watch them? And the
300.
horrible feeling you get after you lose. Okay, next morning you get up, and the first thing you realize is, fuck, yesterday night we lost. This day is ruined. I have to live with this. That thing is not there now. Now it's like, okay, fuck it. I didn't feel bad when India lost against New Zealand in
Yeah.
the semi-final. Like, okay, fuck it. Not with Ravi Shastri. We can't have a drunk man winning a World Cup. India should lose here. I had that opinion. So yeah,
My God.
Ravi Shastri, if you're watching this podcast,
This is all too much hopes, bro.
yeah, serious. So
Okay.
on Ravi
We'll do
Shastri's
one
note,
thing.
we can end this.
Yes.
Ravi Shastri, we hate
In
you.
this podcast.
Please quit. Any other
Pizza
name?
Delixa.
Oh.
Pizza Delix. Okay. ಮಚ್ಚ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ.
Psychedelic ಬದಲು Pizadelic.
Pizza Delic bro. Pizza Delic bros. Peace Delix bros. ಇಲ್ಲ
Pizadelic
something like
bro
that.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು.
ಅವನೆಲ್ಲಿ ದಡಿಯ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅವನು. ನನ್ ಮಗ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಗಾಂಡು ಫೋನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವನೆ. ನನ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೇನು ನನ್